Hello, everyone. Let's give it a couple of minutes. We would be starting the session soon. We would start exactly at in 3 minutes. Morning, everyone, and a very warm welcome to our first webinar of Aleph Cloud IT Consulting. This webinar is to shed light on the new Microsoft Partner Program with our co founder and Microsoft expert, Mr. Farhan Kudsi. With his vast knowledge and experience in the realm of Microsoft ecosystem, and with the vision and mission to empower partners and to make them market ready. So we were getting a lot of queries with respect to the new partner program, and we decided why not to start our very own web series, and that's how we started this. Now, a little bit about Aleph. So, we empower global Microsoft distributors and partners by enabling them to excel in achieving competencies, driving cloud adoption, upskilling resources, and executing Microsoft funded initiatives while serving as their trusted technical arm. Our mission is to transform the Microsoft partner ecosystem for maximum customer value. Now, moving back to our webinar. We would like to thank all the attendees for joining us from various parts of the globe. So, without any further delay, let us start this journey as we redefine Microsoft partnership and unlock the possibilities it holds. Now, I would like to invite Farhan to kickstart our webinar. Hi, Farhan. So, regarding the change in the Microsoft partnership, what do you think? Why is it that Microsoft introduced this change? And what was their aim? Also, is this a good change or a bad change for the partners?
Thanks, Uzma, for the introduction. Thanks, everyone, for joining the webinar. It is a real pleasure to be a part of the Microsoft community and to be helping Microsoft partners achieve the competency to help them grow in different fields. Definitely, Uzma, this was a very big move for Microsoft because the Microsoft Partner Network, which was the MPN, was there in the market since more than a decade, and it was very much necessary for the transformation because Microsoft is now focusing on the digital acceleration of the customer, which means Microsoft wants the customers to go to cloud. So in every speech, if you have seen Microsoft videos, all of the Microsoft heads, they are talking about the cloud transformation, they are talking about enabling security for the customers. So Microsoft is building world class products and is been leading in the Gartner's quadrant, may it be application, data, AI, modernization, business applications, and security. And they highly rely on their partners to take this to their customers and want the partners to be equivalent and capable enough to be delivering actual value to the customer. So Microsoft is investing a lot in the partner network, like in building up the partner channel, in building up the partner chain. Then it gives partners a lot of flexibility, it gives partners a lot of rebates, a lot of fundings, marketing initiatives. Then it aligns a team who actually works with the partner to enable them, to digitalize them, to transform them, because partners are the one where customers are dependent on them. So if you are a partner in the market, the customer is highly reliable and dependent on you, and that is why they come to the partners because of the skill set. They come to the partner because of the relationship, because of the brand they have in the market. And that is what Microsoft wants, because let's suppose if Microsoft uses the web direct channel, like customers pay directly via credit card or debit card, and that is actually giving more money to Microsoft. But if we follow the channel partnership model, Microsoft is actually giving discounts to the partner, a lot in the partner, because Microsoft wants the partner to be capable and wants the partner's trust and their relationship with the customer to get business from there. Whereas web direct, they don't focus a lot, but they want to develop the Microsoft channel partnership. I have seen a lot of born in cloud partners. This is a new term which has been in the market, like people who have started their company with the cloud era. So there are traditional partners in the market, like they are there present in the market since 8 10 years. They have a brand value, they have a lot of customers, people trust them, people know them. But still, compared to the born in cloud partners, they are doing exceptionally well because they are aligned with the vision of Microsoft. They are pitching in cloud cybersecurity to the customers, and they don't only want to be a transacting partner, whereas they want to be a partner who has a recurring ongoing relation with the customers and is a service partner as well. So I'll tell you the difference between the old and new. So traditionally, what used to happen when we had the legacy gold and silver partners, it was more of a hardware business. It was more of a licensing business. So there used to be RFPs, RFQs released out by the public sectors, by the government sectors, and we used to see like hundreds of partners are bidding for the same RFP. All gold partners, all silver partners are bidding for it, whereas they don't have the right skill set to deliver. They might be an Azure partner, but if a Dynamics deals comes in, they were bidding for it. A partner who was just doing hardware business, they are bidding for cybersecurity projects, data and AI projects, which was a very crowded and unscattered market. And because of that reason, I believe that was the main agenda behind launching the Microsoft Cloud Partner Program, because Microsoft now wants the market to be strategized, customers to be having a badge of the expertise they actually have, like the six solution designations. And this would be a very structured market where partners who are competent, capable enough on delivering that technology would only bid for the project. And that is why MCP actually mitigates this risk of like a very unscattered market. And They come with a solution designation. Their badge speaks for themselves. If I am an Azure partner or I am an M365 partner, it becomes easy for the customers as well to choose the partner, because they know, like, yes, this partner is having an M365 badge, he's good with Microsoft, he's having an Azure badge, he's good with Azure, and they be a master of one or two technologies. I'll give you some examples which I've seen in the past. Like, I have seen some customers who were having the E3 and E5 licenses from the Microsoft 365 plan, but they didn't know the actual value to it. They didn't know what came with the plan. They didn't know what all needs to be implemented, how to put it across via right baseline practice. And you won't believe, a lot of partners I have seen, they even don't know what comes in the license, what to sell to the customer, because of lack of skills, and they don't have the right pre-sales resources. So even after having E3 and E5 customers used to take third party applications for email security, for data protection, for mobile application management, whereas it was the partner's duty to make them understand that Microsoft is a one stop solution and all your data would be under one umbrella. Similarly, I have seen some customers who came out to us, to distributors, saying that our Azure consumption is very high, and because distributors uses us, because we are directly vendors for Microsoft, we get a chance to actually examine and assess the customer's tenant, and then we saw it was pinned up very wrongly. Resources were unutilized. Partners who uh, activated the Azure, implemented solutions to them, it was not rightly resourced, it was not rightly sized. They don't know what is cost optimization, what is Azure hybrid benefit, what is reserve instance, how and when to use it. So that is why I think Microsoft came up with the MCCP plan, so that partners evolve themselves, partner digitalize themselves, partner have the skill set to deliver value to the customer, because Microsoft wants all of the partners they have to be a service partner, to be a partner of a value add to the customer, and not only be a transacting partner. uh, you might be well aware, like, customers, at least 60% of the customers are very dependent on their partners, and they go by their word. Like, any IT change, any IT implementation, they ask for the partner and they go with their word, they go with their recommendation. So I believe partners should give a recommendation, a right recommendation, and they should have the right knowledge to give a recommendation to someone. And talking about the change, Uzma, as you asked, I believe this is a good change. This change could actually evolve the partner and increase the business for Microsoft as well as for the customers. Because if you're upgrading yourself, if you're scaling yourself, you are definitely better than yesterday. And then you can go to the customers with full fledged. Now you have the skill set, you are aligned with Microsoft's vision, you have the pre-sales guys, you have the certifications, you have certified engineers, you know what to talk, what to pitch in the market, what cloud acceleration is. So you would go in the market with full fledged, and you would acquire more customers, I believe. And that is what the main agenda of every partner and Microsoft's is, to acquire more customers and to gather more audience.
That's great, Farhan. Thank you so much. I think that was quite a detailed answer. If any of our attendees have any questions, please you can put them forward in the chat. We will definitely have a Q&A round. Since you mentioned, Farhan, about the solution designation, here comes the next question. Can you brief us on the MCPP program? What value does it bring to the partners? And how can one achieve the solution designation?
Sure. So, Uzma, when we all know this was introduced last October, that MPN would be no more and you would be changing from MPN to MCPP. And we are at the end of the deadline, which is like last week of June. So, I got a lot of messages on LinkedIn and different platforms. Customers were saying that we are very scared. Why is Microsoft doing this? Has Microsoft started to gauge their partners to scale them? But eventually, as I said in my conversation, this was basically to evolve the partners, to revolutionize the partners, and to get more customers. So MCCP again is an upgraded version for the partner model, because it was more than a decade and every industry is booming. There are transformations, cloud cloud has come into picture. So Microsoft also had to take some steps to actually digitalize the partner network. So let me simplify this. You would be seeing it on the screen. So there are actually six designations for the partner designation now, and there are six designations which is divided into data and AI, infrastructure, digitalization and app innovation, business application, modern work, and cybersecurity. So this is how Microsoft divided it. Like, three of them fit into Azure, then we have Dynamics, we have modern workplace, and then we have cybersecurity. So this is measured on a scale of 100, and that is divided into performance, skilling, and customer success. So with this, what Microsoft actually aimed? Microsoft aimed that performance means adding new customers, net new customers, which means that you need to have a right sales team, you need to have a right pre-sales team, because I have seen customers who are very blunt. If customers might be wise, or if they knew what everything is, what cloud is, which solution to implement, they would never go via partner model. They would directly go to the vendors and purchase those services. But now customers ask partner, I want to modernize. What does modernization mean? I want to migrate to cloud. Which cloud platform should I go? So if you have a right sales team, right pre-sales team, then your pre-sales guys would be able to explain the customer what Azure is, how Azure is divided, how it is better than other competitors, how Dynamics is better than the other CRMs and ERPs in the market, what is included in the cybersecurity SKU of Microsoft. So that is why performance means your sales team is very equipped. And for performance, you have business application, data and AI, you have Azure digital app, you have Azure infrastructure, modern work, and solution partner for security. So see, for business applications, net new customer gives you 15 points, whereas in for Azure it gives you 30 points, because we are aware that Azure is a bit difficult to sell, and then there are competitors in the market, and that is why Microsoft has done just this year. Like for business applications, it is only 15 points, whereas if you add a customer on Azure, which is like data and AI, you get the 30 points. The net new customer add on digital app, again 30 points. Any part of Azure, you see it is all 30. For business application, it is 15. For modern workplace, it is 20. And solution partner for security, again it is 20. Skilling skilling means what engineers you have, who are the people working for you, what experience they have, what certifications they have. Because eventually, see, once you do a sell to the customer buys the product, the customer takes the product, but the second part of it is actually implementation, the delivery of that process. So there you need right skilled people to actually deliver that and to implement solutions rightly, with using a right baseline policy of Microsoft, using Microsoft's recommendation. So that is why we have intermediate and advanced certifications here, which gives you points. Like, see, in business applications, intermediate certificates give you 20 points, whereas the advanced certificates give you 15 points. In solution data and AI, we only have the intermediate certificates, which gives you a bulk of 40 points. In digital app, we have intermediate certificates which give you 20 and 20 points. In Azure infrastructure solution, again 20 and 20 points. And then you have modern workplace, intermediate 10 and advanced 15. And then again for security, it is 40 points. Same goes with the solution customer success. So I'll tell you what, why it is divided into three. So let's take a journey of a customer. As I said, customer would come via sales and pre-sales team. Then your technical team would be doing the delivery, and then there is customer success. So why customer success? Because Microsoft actually wanted you to not only transact with the partner on a yearly basis, like he's taken a license and then he comes to you next year. They check the usage adoption, the feature adoption of the solutions you have implemented, the tools you have pushed, and on that metrics you are gauged, and that is how Microsoft gets to know, yes, you are a partner who is a value added partner to them and is been on a journey with the customer year by year, and the points are getting increased. So this, I'll simplify it. Like, I'll give you a walkthrough of the demo. I'll share my screen, we'll go through one of the partners portal, and we'll check how to actually do it. So See, this is a partner portal, partner center portal for one of the customers. And it is like, as I said, we have business application, data and AI, digital app and innovation, infrastructure, security, and modern work. So I'll open the modern work designation for enterprise. And if you see, this portal is very self-explanatory. You get, because Microsoft was knowing that this is very new to the partners, they would have a lot of questions, and there is not a lot of content available on the social media platforms in terms of blogs, and there would be a chaos in the market. So there it is divided into qualifications, so it shows you like you need to add maximum 5 customers here. So performance, if you have 20 points, then it describes each new customer contributes to 4 points, and if you get 5 net new customers, you achieve the 20 points. And again, if you scroll down, you get the eligible customer tenant, eligible workloads, what kind of partner association is eligible, like the CPO relation or the DPO relation you have with the partner. Again, coming to the skilling metric of it, skilling here, I have opened the intermediate certificates. So here see, each certified individual contributes to 2.5 points. You can earn up to 10 points from 4 different individuals. So here a lot of partners get confused, like do I need 4 individuals or do I need 4 certifications? So here it is clearly stated that you at least need 4 individuals who meet the certification request below, and the list of applicable certificates like with their exam code is also mentioned here. So you can ask someone from the team to qualify, or whoever already has it, you can attach it to your MPN network. Then skilling of advanced certification, so you need 2 certified individuals here. The same individual who has the intermediate certification would be counted and would be qualified. So each certified individual contributes to a 7.5 points. Now, I want you to take a deep look at the portal. Here you see this partner is having 30 points, but you might have a question like there are 0 customers added for this partner. How did he get the 30 points? So this is where the customer success comes in, and I want all of the partners to note it down and be very clear on this. You need to establish a reseller relationship with all your existing and new customers, because here this partner is hasn't added any customer, but for one of the customer he is having the reseller relationship established, and that is why he is getting the 30 points in usage growth. So customer success is divided into two parts. One part, these 25 points, is for the customer you add and they have done the feature adoption within a year, like you sold a business premium license, they are using Outlook, OneDrive, SharePoint fully, and you get the points here. But these 30 points is for customers who are not your customers. Let's suppose they are buying web direct or they are buying enterprise, you can still have the reseller relationship established, so Microsoft recognize you as a managing partner and you get all the 30 points here. So, if you have any questions, we would be going with a series of webinars for this. We would be explaining you in depth about the MCCP program. So, if you have any questions, any queries, you can reach out to us. And again, Microsoft clearly stated about this, like the value in terms of benefits or value in terms of change, it would remain the same, like the gold and silver partners got, like the incentives, rebates. Microsoft is only changing how partners get to that value, and how do you get to that value is by achieving 70 points here. So in terms of the benefits, it remain the same.
That's great. Thank you, Farhan. Coming to the $1 million question now,
Mhm.
what benefits are we looking at from the partner's perspective? Let's assume I am a partner. So, what kind of benefits will I get? And I would also like to know about the indirect benefits.
Sure. So everyone is interested. Like people ask me, partners ask me, what can I do more with this batch? What can I do more with this kind of expertise I have? Like I have built a full house expertise on Azure. I have a lot of engineers working for me. So in terms of direct benefits, again, as Uzma said, gold partners, silver partners were legacy partners, but they got some benefits from Microsoft. Like they used to get incentives, they used to get rebates, they used to get some free licenses of M365 Dynamics Power Apps. They used to get Azure consumption. So that all remains the same. The benefits would continue for a solution partner. The cost which a gold partner paid would be paid by the solutions partner. And this is what the difference looks like a legacy partner program. It was like you can see on the screen, like the name has changed from MPN to MCPP, and then the prices, the action pack silver and gold paid. Now there won't be like there would be action packed, but price for the solution partner. And again, six competencies were there. Now here are 20 potential competencies. Now there are six solution partners. So in terms of the direct benefits, nothing changes. Microsoft would continue to give the benefits which were being given to silver gold partners. But in terms of indirect benefits, so Uzma, as I said, uh, partners would be upgrading, partner would be choosing the right team, partners would have the right skill set. So their go to market strategy is set now. They are aligned with Microsoft's vision. And if I am a partner who's very good in doing data and AI, or very good in doing security, I get highlighted for Microsoft. I get highlighted in the eyes of the distributors, and there are a lot of chances like partners, distributors who start engaging me. And again, now I am in a market which is not a scattered market. I have less competition, and again, my agenda behind this was to sell licenses and again sell services. So this is what one thing I believe is an indirect benefit. The second benefit which I could think of is, as everyone wants to digitalize to cloud, modernize to cloud, you have a lot of opportunity to earn in services. You go to a partner, no matter where the customer is billing, no matter if the customer knows you already, you go him, you say I can implement Dynamics, I can implement the cybersecurity suite, I can do the entire Azure migration, implementation migration. And rather than focusing on transaction, you actually get projects and managed services out of it. So you earn a lot in services. And again, number 3 point would be, there would be a dependency on the customers, because transacting partner there was no dependency. Customer says I'll check with another partner, he gets a quote from another partner, he can go ahead with it. But if you're a service providing partner, you have a dependency on the customer, and then it is a long term relation, and again you have some surety that this is a tied up customer with me.
Right? Coming to the last question for this webinar, based on your experience, since you have such a vast experience in Microsoft, can you suggest what kind of an approach should the partners take towards this program?
Sure. So, Uzma, in this case, partners, as they were gold, silver, some partners might already have the competency achieved. Some might be aiming for it. My view here, or my suggestion on this would be, partners should analyze themselves. Partners should do a thorough investigation where I stand strong. What are my key strengths? Check with their team, the team members, what are they capable of doing, what technologies they are good with, and choose for one or two solution designation. Don't run behind achieving all the six like the gold partners used to do. Like they try to achieve all the 18-20 competency. But here I want partners to be niche. They take an approach, they choose one or two solutions, they try to achieve it, and they build recognition based on those two solutions. Because now also, like I opened the partner portal, every partner has some Azure customers, some cybersecurity customers, some Dynamics customers. So they might be having points here and there, but you need to analyze which points, which designation do you aim for. Take a timeline, achieve those designation, and don't run behind achieving all of it. So this would be my suggestion, and this would make them stand out of the crowd, and then they can actually go for that customers and build a repo and relation with the distributors, and Microsoft being a niche and a master of some technologies.
Okay, so with this answer, we have come to an end of our interview, but we are opening the portal towards Q&A. So if you all have any questions, We would love to take them up. We'll give it some time here. You all can
Sure.
post in the chat. Pran, I think that was a great interview. You simplified the entire program in a beautiful way, I would say.
Thanks, Usma. Thank you so much, all of them, for joining this webinar. We would be launching some more webinars, so I would expect you to see you there as well.
Yes.
Take
So,
care.
I think we have no questions yet. But like Farhan said, I would reiterate the same thing. We would be launching many webinars going forward. So please stay tuned to Alif Cloud IT Consulting, and we expect to see all of you soon. Thank you so much.